Harihi Boom. Welcome to my SQ series. It's all about God. This is episode 22. We are trying to answer the question how to understand God from the domain of the Vedas, or why should we understand God mainly from the domain of the Vedas. Whatever is prescribed in Shastra, it cannot be just like that followed in all the places, in all the times. So, to make sure that in a given circumstance, in a given socio-economic condition, if one has to follow the Shastras as per the Vedic scriptures, certain changes, certain adoptions are done to the Shastra, and that is called Sampradaya. Sampradaya is the path established by our predecessors. So, over a period, over multiple generations, what is the right practice? What is the wrong practice? This was established by our elders, and this practice is called Sampradaya. This addressed various questions as to what one should do, what one should not do as per their Sampradaya. A Sampradaya in a South India is very different. A Sampradaya in a North India is different. A Sampradaya of a particular cult, a particular school of thought is different than a Sampradaya in a different school of thought or a different generations of knowledge. So, we should respect this Sampradaya. We cannot understand everything directly from the Vedas. Initially, we are introduced to God or the concept of the God only from our surroundings. Whatever our parents told us, we just believed it. Many of us do not know anything related to Vedas or the scriptures. It is because we were never told, we were never taught. But we should not die with just the belief. We need to question the belief, understand why do we do these things. We say in Hindi, kuch jaan ke chalo, kuch maan ke chalo. When we were kids, elders told us, fire will burn, don't touch it. We just listened. If we don't listen and touch the fire, what will happen? It got burnt. Sampradaya is similar to that. We can experiment anything. I don't trust you. Why should I follow this? I can experiment at the cost of burning our fingers to know that fire actually burns. But it is better to believe and then test whether it actually burns. Certain Sampradayas prohibit women from chanting Om or chanting the Vedas. In fact, most of the controversial questions that bothers us today are from this domain of Sampradaya. The Sampradaya itself, as I said, is not Shastras or the Vedas. It is the adoption of a particular practice by a particular set of people as per their understanding and learnings from their elders. They established a practice and they called it Sampradaya. Most of the distortions that we see are because of the changes in the time, place and the practices that are adopted by different set of people in different places. We need to understand that this is how it works when it comes to the Sampradaya. Those who understand Shastra, the Vedas, they are the one who can give us the clarity on practices. The Shastras, the Veda Shastras gives eternal truth for all times. And Sampradaya is historical, experiential guidance on what is right in a given social situation or in a given circumstance. The Sampradaya may change every 100-200 years, but the Shastra is eternal. The Vedic knowledge does not change. How does Vedas summarize all the features of God? How does it give us a clarity of what God is? Let's find out the answer to this question in the next video. Naham karta hari karta tat puja karma chakhilam harihi